Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what can only be called the single greatest competition on Earth. Once again, 4 tributes will battle in the harshest conditions my basement has to offer. 4 unbelievable adventurers, however only one can take home what has been called Gillenor's most coveted trophy. Once again, I traveled across the land in search of the finest warriors that Gillenor has to offer. With promises of wealth and glory, they soon came running. However, none of them know the monumental challenge that lays ahead of them. I set out with my posse of adventurers. We are now headed to the bank, where they're going to have to say goodbye to their hard-earned items and prepare to don the attire of their districts. These garments are sure to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. If you saw these guys outside of the Grand Exchange, you would not want to approach them. Alright, these guys have their gear on. They're absolutely bawling out. And now that they're committed, it's time for the big reveal. They will be competing in the Hunger Games. And yep, you can tell these guys are stoked to play. They are absolutely ready to get the violence started. Now, we're obviously excited to get to the part where they start killing each other, but the pageantry must be observed. And that's why we're going to get these guys doing a parade of tributes. Now, this is actually our first chance to get a look at what these guys are made of. You can tell a lot about a player by the emote they choose. So here's our first guy. Let's see. What's he gonna do? Wow, the flap. That is a good emote choice. It shows both strength and vulnerability. You have to respect that choice. That is a strong lead-off choice. Alright, and here comes our next adventurer. Steps up. Oh. Alright, yeah, we had a little mishap there. Alright, here he is. And also the flap. Back-to-back flaps. Now, I was not expecting that. That is absolutely unprecedented. 2 flaps in a row. Alright, on to our next tribute. Let's see what happens here. Alright, comes running up. He's ready. And a bow. Alright, that is very respectful. You have to respect the bow. Maybe he's trying to score some brownie points with the judges with the bow. If so, it's working. Alright, and onto our final remote. Let's see what he does. Oh, the raspberry. Cheeky. He is quickly going to become a fan favorite with those antics. Okay, so after the opening parade, we have a little better idea of our tributes, but we still don't really know exactly what they're capable of. So now is the time where we're going to assess their combat prowess and find out who of this group is really dangerous. So, alright, our first guy's stepping up, and wow, unleashes with a 3. That is not a very good opening hit. You have to wonder if nerves were affecting him when he did that, because yeah, 3, that's just really not how you want to start the day. That is a very poor showing. That's not going to help him in the ratings. Alright, here comes our second tribute, stepping up, comes charging in, and at 8, that is a massive hit. That is huge. Definitely someone to watch out for as the games continue. Alright, next tribute, a 6, also a respectable hit. That's pretty strong. Yeah, definitely packing some heat. And alright, our final tribute, the fan favorite with his oh, and there's the signature raspberry, and he does a 3 as well. Now, that is really not what you hope for. You have to wonder if all the waiting around for the other tributes, kind of threw him off his game. That's tough. Alright, with the combat assessment out of the way, it is time to get on to the interviews. This will be actually our final chance to get to know the tributes before we get into the arena, so this is really big for them. Let's see what GoodQuest has to say, and he's played paintball as a sport before. That seems to be a thinly veiled threat for his opponents. He does have combat experience. Alright, and we should root for him because he's wearing Gucci loafers. That is a very compelling argument. Those are pretty ballin' pants. I am convinced. Alright, on to our second interview. Uncle Acid, claiming to not do acid, but yeah, I mean, there's a reason he has to wear that mask around. Alright, so let's find out what he has going on for him. Alright, because he's wearing a Versace jacket, well, we can't actually see the jacket because his mask is so large, so we'll just have to take his word for it. Alright, moving on to our third interview. This is probably my favorite outfit of the four. Whale sperm is more valuable in their weight than gold. Wow, that is a fact. Right out of the gate, chooses to not go with the personal fact so much as a actual fact. Now that is pretty interesting. I guess he gets creativity points for that. And we should root for him because he needs money to PK. So he's openly admitting that he's going to use his winnings to murder people. So I don't know if that's going to endear him to the fans, but we'll see. And we are moving on to our final tribute. One fun fact, they are a student of ancient history. Interesting. Perhaps they've read Sun Tzu's Art of War and will be ready to demolish the opponents. And it appears he has another fact for us. Let's see what it is. Pompeii was the first city in the world to have speed bumps. Wow, that is pretty cool. I actually had no idea. That is, that's a real shame. Just goes to show the good ones die young. Yeah, so that is a great fact. Another fun thing about AJ Fade here is he is the only guy with a hat, I think, that rivals my own out of this group. Definitely impressive headgear. He says he recently got hacked for his bank. I don't know if I buy it. He would not be the first contestant to try and use pity points to get an edge in the arena, but we'll see what happens. Okay, the niceties are out of the way. It is time to get down to business. You have to do a quick once-over of the rules, pretty basic. Once they're in their cages, they cannot leave until I say go, and then they are free to kill each other. So that's pretty much the only rule. It's about time. It's been fun getting to know this group, but unfortunately today we're going to have to say goodbye to 3 of them. So let's get going. Alright, and now we have Uncle Acid, the man who does not do acid, into the arena. He's the first one in. And the fan favorite, GoodQuest 976. He is into the arena. Here goes AJ Fade, our history fan, into the arena. And finally that leaves Bloodthirst, the goblin, who also said things, I don't remember, into the arena. Here we are, folks. It's all been leading to this. One final battle. Gonna lay down some stuff for this cornucopia. It should be noted that whoever can escape and reach the center first is gonna have a huge advantage. Getting all those items, that's gonna be big. Alright, so the tributes are off. They're trying to break free of their cages. Doesn't seem like anyone's broken free yet. And oh, and there goes AJ Fade. He is the first one to break out of his cage. Now, if he can get through that door and get to the middle, that is going to be a huge advantage because he's going to get all that stuff in the middle. And, yep, and there he is. He's through the door, and now he is looting that stuff in the center. Meanwhile, it looks like all the rest of our tributes are still stuck in their cages. We'll see what happens here, but it looks like so far AJ Fade is going to have a huge leg up in the early going. Alright, Yep, looks like everyone is still stuck in their cages. AJ Fade just content to sit in the middle and wait. Just 2 skeletons in the arena this time, not any super powerful mobs. We'll see. In future seasons we might have to add more mobs to make things crazy. Oh, and it looks like our second tribute has broken out. That is Uncle Acid. He is trying to get through that door there, but no success yet. AJ Fade has momentarily run away. Now he's coming back. Alright, so he's hanging out in the middle. Oh, and it looks like our third tribute is broken free. That is Bloodthirst, the Goblin. But AJ Fade attacks him right away. Probably smart. Doesn't give him any time to pick up those items in the middle and equip himself. Now, I'm not sure what Bloodthirst is doing. He is just taking heavy damage. He has not put any of his armor on yet. And he's trying to run away, but oh yeah, no, there he goes. He is down. And AJ Fade claims his first victim of the day. Little celebration there. And yeah, Bloodthirst is gone, and we are down to 3. Oh, and it looks like our final tribute is broken out. That is our fan favorite, Good Quest. Yeah, I mean, he's spunky. You gotta just hope he can make a good show of it. Alright, yeah, AJ Fade is temporarily trapped behind that door, but Good Quest and Uncle Acid are going at it, exchanging blows. It appears Uncle Acid is just running away, not even trying to fight. Despite, I think, having the combat advantage and the better armor. And AJ Fade is finally through that door. Let's see who he goes after here. It is just a mosh pit of guys going at it here. Everyone's attacking everyone. Doesn't look like anyone's taking a lot of damage yet, but here goes AJ Fade. I think has landed a big blow, and I think that's our fan favorite trapped back there. Good Quest. Yeah, the G's. This is not looking good. He's taking some serious damage, and and there he goes. I think that just goes to show heart will only get you so far. So the fan favorite is gone, and then we were down to 2. It is AJ Fade and Uncle Acid. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Right now it seems like there's a bit of a cat and mouse game going on. They are on opposite sides here. There is a barrier of doors between them. But, and the doors are open, and AJ Fade is on him. He is attacking. And let's see what happens. It doesn't look like Uncle Acid is trying to fight back. He is just running. He has boxing gloves on, but he's not a fighter. He is just fleeing, and I don't think that strategy is working because he's taking heavy damage here and not dealing any. This is gonna be and that is a huge hit. Uncle Acid is on his last legs here. It does not seem like he's gonna last a lot longer. Running away, but alright, and here comes AJ. Yeah, he's in trouble. Still running, still has not hit him yet. Alright, now finally he tries to fight back, but and there he goes, and he is gone. And wow, that means, yes, take a bow, sir. That was an absolute blowout. AJ Fade takes Season 2 of the Hunger Games in an absolutely commanding fashion. Hardly taking any damage. I had to humble him right here because he was getting cocky with all the emotes. Wow, that was a great, hard-fought battle by everyone. The losers get a little something to take home. 100K each should help pay the bills. Anyway, and then our champion AJ Fade takes home the grand prize. That was truly an impressive display from him. What a match! That puts a lid on Hunger Games Season 2. That was a lot of fun to make. Truly some memorable moments. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe or stick around.